Hey everybody, welcome to ATU Live. I am your host, LeBron Phillips, and I work for Residence Life.
And I'm your co-host, Zoe Stokes, and I work for Campus Life.
All right, it's good to see y'all back. It's good to see y'all back. What is this, episode 3? Yes, okay, so episode 3, y'all know the deal. First thing first, grab your handy dandy phones and take a picture of you watching the ATU Live. Taking a picture and post it onto your Instagram story and tagging ATU Rest Life. That's ATU RESLIFE. Tagging us in your Instagram story will enter you in to win a $50 Amazon gift card. And who couldn't use a $50 Amazon gift card? Could you use it, Laura? So make sure you do that before midnight tonight and tune in to our next show to see if you won or not.
We will also be announcing the winner from last episode at the end of this episode, so make sure you stay tuned to find out if you won.
All right, so today we'll be talking about all things returning to campus and social distancing. And we have some special guests on here with us today, and we'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, my name is Brandy Bisick. I'm a family nurse practitioner and I'm the Director of Health Services.
And my name is Heath Horton, and I'm the Emergency Manager at Arkansas Tech University for the campus.
Okay, so we have taken some questions from Instagram that y'all gave us to have answered today.
All right, so let's begin. Question number 1, Brandy. What should students do if they are sick?
Well, so there's a student screening that they're going to be filling out to check their health. And if they go through those symptoms and they think that it could be COVID, a sickness maybe like COVID, then they would need to go to the pandemic website, which is www.atu.edu/pandemic recovery. And they're going to fill out the COVID-19 reporting form. And they would then have a call from a nurse that would then evaluate their symptoms and see if it could be COVID and then give them instructions on what to do from there. If they don't think it's COVID and they're just sick, then they could just call the Health and Wellness Center and get an appointment set up to see one of our nurse practitioners.
Gotcha. I like the way that y'all did it online so y'all can still try to social distance and stuff.
And yes, we're doing a lot of telehealth this semester.
Okay, what if a student got sick before they moved in?
If they got sick, like maybe they had COVID or something before they moved in,
Yes.
well, we would want to make sure that they don't have COVID before they came. We'd want them to get tested and get medical advice from their family physician or their provider, and find out whether they think it's safe for them to be able to come to campus. And obviously, if they have a positive test, then they would have to go through the quarantine and the isolation period before they would be able to come back to campus.
Gotcha. Okay. So Keith, do you know what safety measures the cafeteria have put in place for students?
Yes, I do. A lot of them. A lot of that stuff's kind of changed actually just here even more recently. So in comparison to late spring before we went to all virtual, there will be significantly less seating there inside of the caf and also in like FastTech and those other areas as well. Just to facilitate more social distancing between the people that are eating in the cafeteria. You'll also be able to, there's a lot more seating options, I know, outside as well, to kind of also, again, facilitate, being able to spread out a little bit more and also just be outside where it's less of an issue. In terms of transmission, they're also allowing, I know, like, they're going to have a lot more takeaway options. In comparison to in the past where that was something that you really couldn't do at Chambers, you'll be able to do that as well at Chambers.
Gotcha.
Okay, Brandy, I have a question for you.
Hey.
Will students be able to be tested on campus? And like, how will that work? What's the process for that?
Yeah, so if they fill out that form online that I mentioned on the pandemic recovery website, a nurse will call them and they'll get kind of the backstory. Have they been exposed to somebody? Do they need to be tested? Are they symptomatic? And then we'll set them up an appointment. We're going to have tents outside the clinic that we'll be doing the testing from, just to try to be extra careful and safe. And so, yes, we will have testing options for students on campus. We'll also have testing for faculty and staff as well.
Good, that's good.
Okay, so this is a good question here. What is the difference between quarantine and isolation?
It's all you, Brandy.
I was going to say, you want to take this one? Okay, so quarantine would be if maybe you were exposed to somebody that was sick. So say your mom had COVID-19. Well, that would mean that you would, if you had had exposure to her, which means you were within 6 feet for at least 15 minutes of your mom, that would mean that you would need to go into quarantine for 14 days. So quarantine means you were exposed to somebody with COVID.
Mhm.
Isolation would mean that you yourself are sick with COVID. That means that you would need to go into an isolation of 10 days typically. And so that's kind of the simple explanation of the difference of those two.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Keith, are students going to be required to wear masks on campus? And what if like a student says that they don't want to wear a mask or that they can't or something like that? What would happen then?
That's a good question. Yes, students will be required to wear a mask on campus. We've had a few since the spring when we went to all virtual and in the summertime. Our initial mask policy has changed since it was released in the early summer. And that change that we made, especially after the governor issued the state mandate for masks, is that you will be required to wear a mask while on campus if you are indoors in a hallway, stairwells, elevators, classrooms. You will be required to wear a mask even if you can maintain 6 feet of social distancing. In those areas, you will have to have a mask on. If you're outside, you don't have to have a mask on if you can maintain 6 feet of social distancing. But again, if you're outside and you cannot maintain 6 feet of social distancing, then you do have to be able to have your mask and to put the mask back on. The question about what's going to happen if somebody can't, for both faculty and staff, I guess all employees, and for students, there is going to be just our regular conduct process that we would go through with students that aren't adhering to policies at Arkansas Tech University. Those same student conduct kind of issues, the way that we approach those student conduct issues will be handled in the exact same way. If people are not wearing masks, they're going to be asked to wear masks. They will be corrected by people on campus. And if they refuse, then they will have to go through those conduct processes that we've always had.
Okay. Looks like I got everything together. Okay. So we have a question that states, "What should I do if I test positive for COVID?" And would the same steps pertain to if somebody felt like they were sick, Brandy?
Yeah, so if somebody thinks that they do have COVID, the first thing we would want them to know is to not leave their home or their res hall room. We would want them to stay there. We'd want them to go to that form that I mentioned before that's on the website and fill that out and wait for a nurse to call them back for further instructions. They also might reach out to their faculty members and let them know what's going on. And the nurse, when they give that person a call, will really help that person with maybe setting food up or making sure that they're getting their medication, make sure that we're checking on them daily. So there's a very thorough process that we do if somebody tests positive. And so that call, filling that form out, getting that call will initiate that process.
Okay. Gotcha.
This last question might piggyback a little bit off of the cafeteria question and the mask question a little bit, but a student asked, how would I get food and attend class in quarantine?
How will they get food in quarantine? Is that what you asked?
Yes, how to get food and attend class. Which I guess you wouldn't attend class if you're quarantined. But.
Yeah. So on the food issue, the cafeteria, Chartwell's, and Residence Life I think partnering also with facilities on campus has a plan to distribute food and meals to students that are isolating and or quarantining on campus. So if you're not able to go home and complete your isolation and quarantine there, and you're just having to do it on campus in one of those areas that we're providing, there will be food delivered to those individuals. And then obviously, if you're in isolation or quarantine, you won't be attending class physically, but there has been a lot of work gone into ensuring that students that are isolating and or quarantining will be able to do their work virtually and not be penalized for missing an extended period of time in those physical classes or those face-to-face classes.
Good, good deal.
Great. Okay. So I think that's all of our questions that we have for both of you, Brandy and Dee.
Easy.
Yeah.
Though I think we have some more questions up there for just pertaining to this, right? Hello.
You want to answer these?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So we have some questions just pertaining to rest life, and then we'll get to the good part of the show. Not that this information isn't good, because it is, but the game time part. All right. So we have someone that asks, how much time do they have to move in? So between if you sign up for a drop-off appointment or a move-in appointment, you still have the 2 hours to move all your things in. I have another question that says, what will hybrid classes look like? And hybrid classes are basically just you might meet face to face some days, and you might have um, what am I trying to say? You might have face to face classes one day, and the next day you might have online instruction. So it's just back and forth. Will freshman students get IDs? Yes, y'all will get your tech IDs. In order to get that, go into your One Tech and click on the little drop down menu that says student. From there, you'll see a little tab that says student IDs, and you'll upload a picture and you'll pick up your ID whenever you get here on campus. Let's see here. What if we can't get everything done in time on our move-in day? So we just recommend that you get everything done that you can within that 2 hours, and then on the day that you come back on campus to actually stay, you can finish getting everything else together. Oh, this was me freshman year. How can I get past homesickness? Okay, so Brandy, could you help with that one?
I think I haven't been a college student in a very long time. You probably can answer that a little better, but I would say that it's a natural expectation for a student coming to campus for the first time. I think that's a normal response. I think getting involved, I know it'll be a little tricky this semester due to all the social distancing, but I know that there's going to be a lot of online option and a lot of virtual type things for students to still be able to get involved and to be able to be social. I think that's getting involved, I think, is what I hear students say is most helpful. Now, if somebody is really having a hard time and struggling a lot, we do have counselors in the Health and Wellness Center that do offer great services, and that's one of the things that they could speak to students about if that's something that the student would like to do.
Okay. Gotcha. So basically, find a home away from home, meet some friends, get involved on campus. All right, and another question is, what happens if I show up too early for my appointment? So I'm assuming that you're talking about drop-off appointment or move-in appointment. If you show in early, we would like for you to still kind of just wait around until your time to actually walk into your residence hall, get your keys and all that good stuff out of the clubhouse. So if you show up early, just kind of wait until it's your time and just come on into the clubhouse so that you can get your keys and start moving your things in. All right. Do we have any questions? Any other questions from the audience right now? Mm-hmm.
How are people going to be able to socially distance when everyone else has moved in the house?
So Okay, so Dr. Gordon just answered that question. Gotcha. And then just piggybacking off of that, there isn't any drop off times for August 15th. You've already dropped off your things, and on August 15th, you would basically just come in and occupy your room by appointment. Okay. Anything else? All right. Y'all know what time it is. Game time, game time, game time. All right. So, y'all know what time it is. It's game time. All right. So today we will be playing Song Association, and I'll be playing. Zoe will be playing, and Miss Brandy, are you playing with us?
I'm gonna try. Y'all just don't make fun of me.
Okay. Miss Brandy's gonna play with us. I don't think Heath's gonna play. Are you, Heath? He's gone.
He's hiding.
All right. Zoe, do you want to tell them what Song Association is?
Yes. So, with song association, one person is going to say a word, and whoever's turn it is going to have to either say or sing a lyric with that word in it, or say a song title with the word in it. So, who wants to go first? Near you. To read the word.
Zoe, you can add. You can. Okay, you can say a word for Brandy, and then we'll
I'm
let Brandy
nervous.
say a word for me, and then we'll go like that.
Okay. Are you ready, Brandy?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, you're gonna do great.
Okay.
Your word is baby.
I was thinking the same words that I was gonna say to y'all. The first song as I thought of is "Baby Got That."
Good job. That was definitely up under the 15 seconds. Okay, Brandy, you have a word for me? Watch me fail.
A word for you. Let's see. Mama.
Mama. Mama, can't you see? Yeah.
Is that a real song?
For my fraternity, so that has to count. That has to count. I think I have a video of me singing it, Brandy. Okay, we're not gonna count that one. Y'all know I start rough. I start rough and get better.
Gotta warm up.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your word is best.
Best?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Can a song from It's the best day ever.
I used to sing. Yeah, that's from SpongeBob. I used to sing that all the time. Good job. Okay, so we all got 1 point.
I'm
My
impressed.
little 1 point and a half, half a point. Okay, Zoe, Brandy. Okay. Brandy, do you want to add Zoe? Give Zoe a word.
Give Zoe a word. Happy.
Happy? Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like. I don't know the next words.
Yeah, that was right. That was right.
That's good.
Thank you.
That was a good one. Okay. Who gave me a word last time, Brandy?
Do what?
Okay. Zoe, did you want
I
to?
did. I gave her a word. Do you want me to give you a word?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Did I give you a word last time? No, I gave Brandy a word. I'm gonna give you a word. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Okay.
Me?
Your word is love.
Love.
Yes.
What's love got to do? Got to do it.
Good one, and that's a classic.
I don't know who that's by. That's yes. Oh, I was like, okay, going blank here, going blank. But yeah, what's love got to do? got to do. Okay.
Oh, you can say.
Am I giving a word to somebody?
You're giving a word to Brandy.
Okay, Brandy, are you ready?
Make it easy.
I think you got this one. Your word is sweet.
Sweet home Alabama.
Okay.
Oh wait, I got to give a word to somebody.
I can give a word to you, Zoe. You know what?
Yeah.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Somewhere over the
That was the song.
rainbow.
Good.
Yes, good job. Good job.
Thank you. I
Okay.
was nervous at first. I was like, what?
Yeah, we should have picked some harder words.
Oh.
Okay. I guess we can go back in the order that we started, and then we can. That'll be our last word.
Okay. So I'm giving a word to Brandy, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. It's
me.
it's me.
Good job. Okay, Brandon, do you have another word for me?
Oh my gosh.
Hello,
That's funny.
it's me.
Oh wait, I gotta give you one.
Yes.
Okay. Shake it.
Shake it.
Shake. I
Shake
can
it.
think of one right now.
Shake
Yeah,
it.
me too. I'm dancing to it.
Shake it. Shake it. What? Shake it. Shake. Okay, Brandy, what's the song?
Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby.
I've
One,
never
two,
heard.
three. Am I making that song up? Is that a song?
I was thinking
Oh,
of.
I
I was thinking of.
picked.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Okay, that was a good one.
That was really
Shake it.
good. That was
I
fun.
started thinking of like the pancake commercial, like that Bisquick, isn't that what it's called? And don't they say shake it or something? Who knows?
Hello.
Okay, Zoe, are you ready?
Yes.
Your word is somebody.
Somebody.
Hmm
Oh, I just need somebody to love. I don't need too much, just somebody to. It's Justin Bieber. Classic.
Right.
Classic Justin Bieber.
All right. Did y'all want to go one more round, or y'all think we're good?
I think I'm retiring. I don't think I have anything to say.
Well, y'all did good. Y'all did very good.
Good game, everyone.
All right, Brandy. Before you leave, do you have anything to add? Any recommendations on how to stay safe on campus?
Yes, I would love if people would social distance,
Hmm
wear their masks, wash their hands. If they're sick, stay home, do their student health screening every day, take their temp before coming to campus. And if you have any questions, concerns, or problems, please reach out to the Health and Wellness Center because that's why we're here. We want to keep the campus safe this semester, and we want all you guys to help us in that.
Well, thank you so much, Brandy and Heath, for
Sure.
joining.
Thank you guys so
You're
much.
welcome.
Yes,
Thanks
feel
for
free to
having us.
stay on if y'all want to see us close out the show.
Sure.
Heath, did you have anything to add?
I was just gonna echo what
Mhm.
Brandy said, and remind everybody that you can see all of the information about the pandemic response and recovery at that website, atu.edu/pandemic recovery. That
Mhm.
has all of the information that we've been talking about is there. It will continue to be updated. Our framework for all of our recovery and response is there that talks about kind of how our approach is for, transitioning from being all virtual to being and having some face to face, and then kind of some of the things that we may do if we have to switch gears and make some tough decisions in the future. You can find kind of all that information there. So I would just encourage everybody to go check that out.
Gotcha. Well, thank y'all so much for all your information that y'all were able to give us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all for being here.
All right. So one more thing. Please don't forget to share a picture of you watching the live tonight and tag it to your Instagram story and tag ATU Rest Life. That's ATU RESLIFE. Doing that will make sure that you're entered in to win the Amazon gift card.
Yes, and make sure you get those entries in before midnight to be eligible.
All right. Are y'all ready to figure out who won last episode, our last episode winner? Give me a drum roll. All right, who is it, Zoe?
Veronica is tripping.
All right, so Veronica, I hope that's your first name. Veronica, please DM us your name and tech ID number so we can send you some instructions on how to get your prize. We also have one other thing for you guys in the audience. For those of you watching, please, I have it right here on my phone so I wouldn't forget. Let me make sure I read it word for you all. Here we go. All right. So we will be doing a move-in vlog contest. So on move-in day, well, whenever you move in, set up your room, make it the best looking room ever, video it, and post it onto your Instagram. So let me read it here. Okay, so the guidelines are it has to be 30 seconds, between 30 seconds and a minute video. You will be featured on our YouTube channel. The format for you submitting it has to be MP4. The platform, you must post it on Instagram, tag ResLife, and official ATU account. So that's like our ResLife, the ATU RESLIFE, and then the actual ATU like campus page. Then you want to send your video to ATU live at atu.edu, and you want to send that link so that we are able to download it. If you win, you will win a $50 Amazon gift card. In the video, you must include your move-in process, your room, and your roommate. So you can record you moving in. Your roommate can put your videos together for the initial end video, and then have a video of you like meeting your roommate or something like that. Be creative. The best person wins. The judges will be representative from housing. Will be representatives from the housing ambassadors, RAs, and professional studies. Our professional staff, excuse me. So make sure you get those entered in so that you can have another opportunity to win an Amazon gift card. And then you want to tune in on August
6th. No, that's today.
That's today. You want to tune in on August 20th. And yeah, so you can figure out if you won the giveaway from this video. We'll be talking about getting involved on campus, so you don't want to miss that. Please remember to share this link for this video for those of you that weren't able to, for those students that weren't able to come in and watch today. We'd greatly appreciate if you share this video. And y'all know what time it is. Zoe, are you ready for the chant?
Heck yeah.
Do you know this one?
I don't think so.
Okay, so this one is our green and gold chant. So it's basically just green, gold. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I have to remember. I haven't been a cheerleader in a little minute. All right, so the chant goes green, gold, let's go. So it's kind of like a green, gold, let's go. All right, so you'll hear that one of the cheerleaders be down there and they'll be banging on the megaphone. You'll hear the cheerleaders, and if you hear them start off with that green and gold, you know the chant now. So thank you guys for watching another ATU Live, and we look forward to seeing y'all on August 20th.
Thank you guys so much. Bye.